A new major event with a new limited banner. What comes to mind when we say those words? Triples? Or random minigame? A good event shop? Yes, probably all of them, but there is more to it, like the bad UI. It's already a meme at this point. Arknights events have that feeling of which is the real download button. But this time around we got an upgrade. We got the confusing UI inside the stage page. To be fair, the idea they went for is very cool. We have this exploration feeling, you click on stuff like you would search for something when playing D&D, you get some flavor text and move on to the next spot. Or you get some action and actually play the game for a bit. But that makes it so hard to skip. You have to mash the screen so much just to get to a state. Look, I love the Arknights lore, and I read this event as well. I will talk about it. But I don't like reading the story while I'm playing. The lore is so long, and although I do enjoy it having this length, separating the story in 12 ST scenes does not help in this situation. Look at this, they even made a separated menu with all the flavor text and little bits of story. They know they are people who won't read, but will want to come back later for it. But then, why does it have to be so difficult to skip? But okay, I skipped it, I survived all the clicking, and I got punched and I wanted to read everything. I got lost on scenes. Do you remember the order in which these appeared? No? Well, good luck. I mean, it was not that big of a deal. I can piece together the story from a couple ones ordered wrong. But this is confusing, and I don't like the confusion. At least when the story enters the archives, it will all be ordered for anyone who wants to read. But also, all the flavor text will be gone. So I really don't understand the reasoning behind this system. But let's get over this. There's more to talk about, a lot to praise actually. I absolutely love this event's mechanics. On a glance, it's just Nervous Empowerment on steroids, an annoying creep which ends all, and a super confusing boss. But if you look closely, we have a new set of enemies built all around the Nether Sea brand. Very smartly crafted skills on each of them to make you balance your strategies behind controlling the spread of the creep and actually killing the enemies. Yeah, you can still just suture it, but that is just an option. You can take so much out of these enemies if you want to do it. This is the marvelous side of Arknights, shining again. You have options. You can even ignore the little hand, the player side mechanic, but he's so fun to use. They even gave us direct operator DPS buffs for the EX stages. The little thing bouncing on a one tile and destroying everything you need is just awesome. And then we have the boss, a whole 4 phases for you to deal with. The boss isn't even that hard to tank, but each enemy the boss eats changes its mechanics a little bit, and you can come up with so much different stuff to deal with it. This boss leaves a lot of room for creativity, so you can come up with your own clear, and I love it. But we are not done here, let us talk about the new characters. For the most part, the community seems to be in absolute love with our new 6 stars. And I will say, they look very fun. Irene does the funny spin, Spectre cuts more pizza than ever, and Lumen just says no to your stun. We also have Wingfleet. The poor boy didn't get much love, but what to say, he's very niche. And doesn't even show up in this event story. Why isn't Elysium in the banner? I don't know. I gotta say, Spectre having her memories back and leaving behind her nun clothes, I enjoy that, very much. But about Irene, I have a small thorn bothering my finger. Why is Irene a 6 star? In the lore, she looks so weak. Last time she got beaten by Skadi with no effort. This time, she was shown just as an apprentice. She wasn't even used to her gun. Sure, she's there to sell more, cute, strong girl, people love it. But come on, dude, at least give her a heroic scene or something. The best we got from her was a Spectre flirting. But other than that, this story was very much of my like. We had owls showing up again, but this time we got some clarification on them. That was nice. We got Elysium in there just for fun service because, as he himself said, he did nothing. We got Calcit creating more powers for monster, now he breathes fire. We got some more insight on the Barian lore, we now have a better understanding about their army and their social culture. And for some reason, we now have Skadi's captain, and he is working with the last knight, who just showed up to bang his head against the lighthouse. Well, you know, Arknights never finishes the lore for good, we'll probably get some about them next year. Can't wait to read about it. Also, what if the unassuming translator? Girl shows up, talks like a smarty, feeds herself to the boss and becomes this jellyfish with legs? Okay, I guess. Then we have Lumen, being an absolute madman, and getting even Calcit to recognize him. Dude got some big level ups during the start. We also got some unfold on the Aegir series, more food for future lore. And maybe the most important part, they talked about the golden age at the end. Overall, Sultifera Navis was amazing. I just don't get why our menus are so confusing. I hope everyone have a very nice day, Peace out.